How concerned are you overall, DRS, for the Yankees the rest of the way? Of course, with their sights set on October.
I'm starting to get a little bit concerned at this point because the clock is starting to run out. In about a week and a half's time, we're going to be in the month of September. This is one of those teams, Ben, that we watched for the majority of the first half of the season and said, could they really challenge the Seattle Mariners for the best record in the history of Major League Baseball in the regular season? Everything was going their way. And now all of a sudden, it's not even, Ben, where they're just hovering. Oh, we're bored. We're 500 over the past, 30 games or so. They're a bad baseball team right now. And right when you thought they could pitch their way out of games if they couldn't hit like they weren't in the beginning of the year, they're not being able to do that anymore. They're losing games 1-0, 4-2, 3-2. And also, you can't just say, hey, Aaron Judge, hit a home run for us every single day to rescue us. It seems now when they get a win, it's like, whoo, what a relief, as opposed to what it was like, yeah, we're supposed to win these games, and we did. Right. We'll find out what the Yankees are made of throughout the month of September, but I'm feeling all that great about them right now.
The Yanks record right now, 74-48. At the All-Star break, it was 64-28. So they are 10-20 since the break. Again, they have lost 14 of their last 18 games. Now plus 220 in the American League pennant, nearly 80 cents behind the Astros, who moved past the Yankees early last week as the favorites to win the American League. And it's a 3.5 game difference between the Astros and the Yankees for that top spot in the American League postseason right now. And very fun and exciting things in store for the Yankees early this week. In the Bronx, a 2-game set against the New York Mets. The Subway Series once more in this regular season. DRS, it was the Mets at the end of July in Queens, the heart of New York City, as you know, up there at Citi Field, taking both games against the Yanks, including the finale with Max Scherzer on the bump. It's Scherzer on the bump today inside Yankee Stadium, and look at that price on the Mets, minus 166. The Yankees, DRS, have not been booked as an underdog often. In fact, in these 18 games where the Yankees have lost 14 of 18, the really recent bad trend, they've only been an underdog once in those 18 affairs. A dog at home today against Scherzer in the Amazons. A Subway Series, DRS. Always exciting times for New York baseball.
Yeah, it is exciting. It looks like the Mets now finally have the upper hand on the New York Yankees, and maybe what we thought of just a few short weeks ago, a World Series, nice little preview, might turn into a runaway here, because anytime that you do have DeGrom and Scherzer going, you have the advantage. So maybe the Yankees' best, player is going to be the rain and the weather, where it's supposed to have some rainy conditions today in the Bronx. We'll see if it plays out, but certainly if you're lining them up, the Mets should be a favorite and should be a heavy favorite. Herman has not been that great over the past 30 days, and this Mets lineup is really kicking into gear. It's two teams right now, Ben, seemingly going in the opposite directions, and one team has the sledgehammer out there on the mound. The other team might be the nail.